Hello everyone, and welcome to another new project video. And this time I'm going to make use of a couple of new tech stacks just to create elegant and simple looking CRUD application which I've just created like this. So this is going to be a simple set of steps that I will be taking you guys to on how to actually create something like this. So this is basically a CRUD application which I've made it using React, and also with the backend is actually being supported by Supabase. So Supabase is actually an open source database which is also known as an open source Firebase alternative. So as you can see, I've been using Supabase a pretty long time, and it's a great platform where you can actually get started with. As you know, it is actually an open source and you are able to make changes based on your development feature. And of course, not just that, you don't happen to have only database features, you also happen to have authentication feature, instant APIs, edge functions, real-time subscriptions, and storage features. And this is a great platform for you to make it as your next project's backend. So yeah, that's it for this particular Supabase introduction. And the next thing is that I would like to give you guys a demo on this particular CRUD application. So as you know, CRUD have four main methods, four main steps that you need to be must be able to perform to a particular application, CRUD application. So first is create. So, and as you can see here, I have a create button here, and these two buttons must be able to make a create response to this particular Supabase database. That's what I'm going to do right now. So I like to create a new user, and this is going to say Ben, and his full name is going to be Ben Dover, and I like to create his age will be 26, and I have to create a new user. And there you go, you have Mr. Ben Dover's record here, and this is the latest record we have just created. So this is basically a reflection of this particular database here. It's basically like coming from this database. I've just made it here. So the next thing is that I must be able to read all the data that's coming from this particular table. So I am actually reading all of this. Basically, I'm fetching all the users data from this particular table called users. I'm just displaying it inside my local table inside React project. That's what I just did here. The third thing that needs to be done is actually the delete, which I must be able to delete a particular row. For example, let's say I like to delete the first user, and there you go. Now you get to delete the first user. I like to also delete the second user, and there you go. You're able to delete the second user as well. So the last thing, and the thing that I must be doing is actually for this particular CRUD application is to update. So let's say I would like to update this particular Jane Adams row of data. And then I need to click on edit. When I click on edit, as you can see here, you are making your row to be accessible for anyone to edit. So in this case, I'll have to remove the last name of this particular person. So it's going to be just Jane, and also I'll have to change the age to 27 like this, and I have to click on save changes, and there you go. Now as you can see here, Jane has already don't have no longer having her her last name. So this is just Jane, and the age has also been changed to 27. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole demo of this particular CRUD applications that I would like to show. And yeah, that's it. So this is exactly what we are going to create, and I'll be walking you guys through every single step that I have taken in order to achieve something like this. So let's get started without further ado.